Okay, so I have developed a plugin, custom user role, to add a functionality to create or add custom user role, which can be assigned when you create a user inside WordPress admin. So if you look at the users menu, you have three options: all users, add users, and profile. Now I'll activate this plugin. So the plugin is activated. And now if you hover over the users menu, you'll see the option added custom user role. Let's click on it. So when you click on it, you will see all the default user roles that comes with WordPress. And because we have WooCommerce also installed, there are additional two user roles that is created when WooCommerce is installed and activated: customer and shop. Now let us add one new role. Role name, say I supervisor. Role key is auto generated, but yes, if you want, you can edit. I'll keep it as it is, the default one, and I'll hit the create button. So this will create or add a new role. Now here you can see the custom role that you have created can be deleted, but you need to be very mindful before deleting the custom user role, because when you delete this, all the functionalities or capabilities mapped with this user role will also be deleted from the database. At the same time, if you can see, the important note is over here that, sorry, okay, so now let us set the capabilities for this supervisor. So I'll click on edit. This will take me to the editing screen of the role supervisor. Okay, now there are various sections: core capabilities, post capabilities, page capabilities, media capabilities, comment capabilities, plugin capabilities, theme capabilities, user capabilities, files slash tools capabilities. Means there is a tools option over here, so it refers to that. Because we have WooCommerce plugin, WooCommerce capabilities are also displayed here, and along with that, miscellaneous or other capabilities. Now these are all fetched automatically. You can set whatever you want. See, by default it's a read only capability. So if you create a user and assign the role of supervisor, it will be as good as a subscriber role that comes with the default role that comes with WordPress. From here you can set up the capabilities. You can turn on or off. Now clicking on this checkbox will select all of them. Now if you wish that supervisor cannot delete the post, then you just need to turn off the delete options from here. Okay, I even don't want that a supervisor can edit any other supervisor's post, so I will turn that also off. So you can set it whatever way you like. Similarly, for page capabilities and other capabilities, you can just play around and see how it works. Now when you come scroll down, you have another section that says admin menu access. Now this is referring to this menu item. Suppose for supervisor you don't want this theme license because it's a technical theme, you don't want supervisor to have access to it, so you can just skip it unselected. Now I want supervisor to have access to the dashboard, so I will select. This is the home and update. Now even supervisor don't need to update the themes and plugins. So if I want not to give this option available, then I can just uncheck it, or I can just keep it checked. I also don't want Elementor related, page builder related capabilities or menu items for supervisor to have access, but I want supervisors to have access to post and all the option under post. For example, if you see the post, then we have all post, add post, categories, and tags. So I want that supervisor can add new post, edit existing post, or add or edit categories and tags, etc. I also don't want him to upload everything onto media library. And suppose if I want, then I can just select it. For now, I'll keep it unchecked. Now I also don't want supervisor to have access to the pages. Maybe some technical person can, or somebody else in the team can have access. So when I create that role, I can give access to the pages. I also want that supervisor can do comments moderation. As of now there are zero comments, but comments can be moderated by him. I don't want this contact form technical setup and all this things to be accessed by supervisor, so I'll keep it unchecked. I don't want this also to have access. These are all like somewhat semi technical things, settings and all, but I definitely want supervisor to have access to WooCommerce. WooCommerce is basically e-commerce related functionalities, where e-commerce home, orders, customers, coupon, reports. Yes, I don't want settings to be accessed by supervisor, then I can turn it off. I don't want him to access the extension also, then it is off. I'll just uncheck it. At the same time, I want to rename this WooCommerce over here, this WooCommerce and this options. I want to rename this as new label. I say, for example, I say VFD ecom and I save this. Okay, I need to save this first, otherwise this will be just ignored. So I'll just save this first. So whatever I've set it up so far is preserved. And now where's that WooCommerce here? So I'll just rename it and I'll name it VFD e-commerce, save it. Okay. So now it is VFD e-commerce over here. It's no more a WooCommerce. So this way I can even rename any of this menu item or sub item. Next is like I want supervisor to have access to the products, then okay, I'll just give access to the total whole menu of the product. And I don't want him to access payments related thing, maybe accounts department, somebody from the accounts department should be given access to the payments. Analytics, suppose somebody from the digital marketing team can have access to the analytics, or if I want supervisor to access, then I can even give him access. Likewise, I'll keep it unchecked for now. Yes, I want marketing, which has like supervisor can have like coupon setup to distribute to the customers various coupon codes and all. I don't even want that this element or related thing again. I just don't want the templates. I don't want shop lenter settings and all. I don't want themes and patterns and customize. So I don't want this technical stuff to be accessed by supervisor. So I will leave it as unchecked. For the users, I just want that he can have access to the his own profile. So I'll uncheck everything else and I'll keep selected this profile option. I don't want him to access the tools. I don't want him to access the settings. I don't want him to access the mail setup or anything inside. Okay, so now I can either click this save button or the sticky save button at the top. Both will do the same thing. So I'll just save and update. So it will update the supervisor role and its capabilities. Okay, now I'll go back here. This will take me to the main screen and I'm back again over here. I'll go inside users and I have all users. I'll click on, because I'm a site admin, I have access to the entire site. Basically site admin, it's or a super admin you can call. Okay, so I'll add a user. So I will say demo supervisor. For now I'm just giving a dummy email, demo supervisor. Okay, I'm just giving email, same email as a password also, which is okay for now. I don't want, because this email does not exist, so I don't want email to be sent to the new user. Now for the role, as you can see, we created the role of supervisor. So as you can see, administrators and everything, the default roles of WordPress and WooCommerce are there, but this is the supervisor custom role which we have created. So let me select that and I will add user. So now I have a demo supervisor with the role of supervisor. So now let us log out and log in with the demo supervisor credentials and check how our new custom role behaves and gives access to the WP admin. Okay, so now we are logged in as a demo supervisor. Now see, if you can see, we gave permission for dashboard access to supervisor. We gave permission to access the post. We gave permission to moderate commands. We gave permission for WooCommerce, basically e-commerce. We gave permission for creating coupons. So this is how the custom role plugin can be used. So that's it in this video. If you have any questions, then do let me know. If you find any bugs, please share the bug with me so that I can fix it as soon as possible and release the updated version. Thank you.